like this Ganon sprite. I really do, this Ganondorf sprite. I just need to learn the, I need to learn the Ice Palace jumps properly. I've done it, and I've also screwed it up. So a little bit of both. $50. So if we have to go to the south, we already have money. We don't necessarily need to farm bombs. Ah, get out of my goddamn way. Pick that up. Can we make it? Nah, we just missed it. I generally like to be zoomed in. Oh, shot. At the sanctuary by the 1 minute mark, and we were at like 102 there. So we're like maybe 2 seconds behind where we would want to be. But we get to play hookshot shenanigans, which is fun. Give me some bombs. Ooh, bomb! Look at that. Exploded goodness. Love me some bombs. No roops. Don't care. We just gotta play this smart, not like we did in the Key Sanity run, which was fucking stupid. One was smart, one was stupid. I'm actually gonna get these. Never bad to have bombs early. One was smart, one was very fucking stupid. Glove. Getting good items here. Oh my god, flippers too? Power glove and flips. Getting some good items early on. I'll take that. Looks like the dude we were waiting for didn't know how to set his stream up right, and I think they were trying to tell him what to do, and he just didn't understand. And now he's got it set up, but it's too late. We already started. Oh, nice. Considering we have the flippers, that getting the money here is really nice. I'll take all the money I can get right now. I'm going to burn 100 rupees here in a minute. So we're going to need roughly 120 more rupees. Because we're going to burn 100 here, 420. So we just need 100 rupees. Because that's how it works. But that was my stream out. Yep. Oh no. Oh god. That's what that is. So I have a LinkedIn profile. I mean, most people do. And I haven't used my LinkedIn in 10 years. I haven't needed to. You know, I think I made one at one point just to have it. You know, but I don't even know what's in there. It's probably got a bunch of old you know, like my job description from like 7 years ago in there. And now every week, for some odd reason, I'm getting, you know, you get the results if you have a LinkedIn thing saying that, you know, you got this many searches. And I used to get like one every like 3 months, where you get an email every week saying, oh yeah, one person's found you in a search. Now I'm getting like 30. And I have no idea what it is. I haven't changed shit. I don't use it. I don't need to. I have a stable job. I like my job. Okay, 5, 1, and 4. Probably should have done back end of escape first. That might be a misstep. Just more opportunity to get the rupees. I need 73 rupees is what I need before I get to before I get to where I need to be. I need 73 rupees. Now I can get it for sure if I go all the way to the ice rod cave and no, I'm gonna have it. Never mind. I'm not even gonna. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anyway. I don't know anything. What is this game? Is this Ocarina of Time? So I've got people in chat right now, but no one is talking. Did everybody fall asleep? I know it's getting late, but as much as I love hearing my own voice, it's lonely. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody be? That's fair. Okay, that's fair. You guys are doing your own shit. Ace McBadass. Love that name. It's all good. It's just, yeah, it's been quiet. Appreciate you guys hanging around. I think it's faster doing this. Except that I went the wrong way. Alright. I am very hopeful that the Ice Rod Cave doesn't have anything important, because I kind of blew right by it. I'm just going to pretend that there's nothing there. I thought I was on the screen over for some reason, and just kind of blew by that. Piece of heart. Where else can I go after this? I mean, we can go to Death Mountain. We could sequence break that, although we sequence broke it earlier today, and it really cost us. It really cost us. But I think I'll do this route, and I think I'll do it. Let's just fucking do it. There's Cane of Samaria. Interesting. That's going to be a required item, most likely. The chances of that not being required are very slim. A boomerang and a heart container. God, I really hope Ice Rod Cave doesn't have anything good. Another heart container, we'll skip that. And I found out you cannot hookshot on that that bush right there. For some very strange reason, I won't let you hookshot to it. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then we'll do the back end of Escape first before we do Death Mountain. But I think we're going to do it. I think we're just going to go to Death Mountain. We don't have the bow, so there's no point in going to Eastern yet. I'd say we just go to Death Mountain and see what we got. We can get a lot of shit up there. Let's do it. Ganon looks weird when he swings without a sword. Mr. Flute. Oh, well, it's not a sequence break now. Okay. Let's just go turn this in then, shall we? Oh, Zelda just gave me a kiss. Cool, we got our quick access to the world. So we're going to go up to Death Mountain, even though we know we cannot clear Hera. Can't even get into Hera. But we're going to do it anyway. We were going to do it before we had the flute. We're definitely going to do it now. So what did we miss? So we have Front End of Escape. We have all of Eastern Sashrala, Death Mountain, Agana, and the Ice Rod Cave. And we know that we need Dark World access and the mirror to get the Cane of Samaria, which is most likely going to be required. It's not 100%, but most likely. Hey, Boyne. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Hopefully I won't do as shitty as I did in Key Sanity. So you'll respect this. I broke the cardinal rule of Key Sanity. So what's the cardinal rule of Key Sanity? You know this. You're basically there. You're really close to that. The cardinal rule in Key... Ooh, boots! The cardinal rule of Key Sanity is do not waste keys in Pod or Turtle Rock. I wasted a key in Turtle Rock. And cost me 17 minutes. So, I was in there... Yeah, sequence break the boogs every time. I was in... Turtle Rock, and I'm at the vanilla big key spots. You know, you pick up the key, and then you usually just turn around and go back. But I had 2 keys at the time going into that. So I'm thinking to myself, well, there's only a couple of places left that I can go after this, because it actually didn't lead anywhere. And Quake Medallion opened Misery Mire. So if Quake Medallion happens to be in the vanilla key location, I'm totally screwed. Totally screwed 100%, because I'm not coming back there. So I somehow talked myself into getting it. It obviously wasn't anything good. It was half magic. And then it took me an additional 17 minutes. I looked back at the replay. It took an additional 17 minutes to find the 4th Turtle Rock key. Because I eventually had to find the Quake Medallion, which led me into Mire, to find the Desert Palace small key, which led me into Desert. And that's where the 4th Turtle Rock key was. I broke the cardinal rule. It cost me 17 minutes. I ended up in 16th place, I believe. I would have been 4th or 5th, just a few minutes behind the leader. I was not happy. I'm happy now. Got me some mitts. I mean, it happens, and I understand and that's the thing. You're sitting there like, oh, dude, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the fire rod key was there. I know exactly which... I was in that race, too. I think everybody did that, though. I really do. I think everybody made that mistake. That was an interesting situation because you had to... That was the only... I was actually on the restream on that one. That was such a weird scenario because where the fire rod was. But the thing is, and I rethought about this, you couldn't have checked it. There was no way you couldn't have checked it and then cleared. Because you would have had to leave anyway. So, I think not checking it is still the correct choice. But I was in that race too. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I don't think anybody... I would be shocked if anybody opened that chest. And if they did, they probably did on accident. But then you still had to hunt down the 4th key. Because it wasn't there. You could not have had it. It was locked behind... It was locked behind something else that wasn't readily available. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I think doing Laser Bridge was the correct choice there. But yeah, know exactly what you mean. And that's... I wasn't even thinking of that run at the time, but, you know, maybe subconsciously I was remembering it. Yeah. I'm never again am I going to... I will never open the front door of Pod, and I will never... Speaking of the fire rod, and I will never open that... the vanilla key in Turtle Rock unless I have all of the keys already. I will never do it ever again. Never. Get your bonk counts ready, boys and girls, because we're going to be bonking all over the place. We're going to get this done now. I kind of screwed up where I was going before when I did my flippers, and I ended up on the wrong side, so I was going to say screwed. I'm not going to get this item. But now that we have boots and the flute, we can do it very easily. And it's nothing. Alright, so we gotta... let's go to Eastern. We haven't done Eastern yet, so... That is not Eastern. Don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. Don't have a weapon yet. Shit. It's in the east. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It sure is. So we're just looking for the Moon Pearl. There's the mirror. Mirror's nice. Doesn't open up much. It does let us get into Hera, but we cannot actually clear Hera. It does let us into Desert with this setup. I'm still going to go into Eastern, even though my brain is telling me I shouldn't. My brain is telling me just to go to Desert. But we're going to... Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We can get back here really quick. We're just gonna go for it here. Screw it. We're just gonna go to Eastern. Or not Eastern. We're gonna go to Desert. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? That, and I want to see myself as a pig. This is the cutest alternate sprite. Ether. Okay. That was weird. My sprite stopped there for a second. And oh, didn't mean to get that. We can full clear this because we have the fire rod, so. The only Ooh, I just realized this is a mistake. We don't actually have a weapon? Beyond the fire rod? This could be a pretty big mistake. Just realized that. Goo would be nice, yeah. We'd have to have a perfect... We'd have to be almost full magic, and then we'd have to have a perfect fight. Maybe if I don't find a weapon here, maybe I'll just mirror out, and I'll go back to Eastern. This didn't cost much. Maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, because I don't have a weapon. And no weapon here, boys. Yeah, we're just going to leave. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, same way. With the Ganondorf, they're all they're repainted as Gerdu's. They have the darker skin. Yeah, we'll get this. I probably shouldn't, but I am right here. As long as heart containers early game are not too far out of the way, I'll usually get them. Oh, you know, I just realized. Technically, part of that was sequence broke. And I didn't... You know what I also didn't do is I didn't look and see what the... I didn't do a crystal check. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll just head back to Eastern. Close. Alright, whatever. We got both items. It's not a big loss. I mean, we would have to check that anyway. Now the desert's clear. We don't have to go back there until we go to Dumire. So that didn't take very long. And if it was the Moon Pearl, you know what? That would have played off, so. Yeah, it's not exactly. Exactly. You can just go right back and yeah, so I'm not too worried about that. It was obviously not a, you know, maybe I lost a minute, if that. It's not a huge commitment. So. Thing is, we still can't even clear this. We know the Moon Pearl is going to be around here somewhere. It's either going to be here or it's going to be in the front end of Escape. It could be in Hera. Even though we cannot clear Hera, we can go in. So, yeah, it could actually be up there. I think we're going to go to Escape first, though. Just because Escape is just a little bit easier to go into. Oh, it takes so long to go through Escape, though. I mean, we can check. We'll definitely get something out of Hera if we go back there. No, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to go into a second dungeon I can't clear. So we'll do Escape next, because I don't want to double dip again. That'd suck. Well, there's a good chance we're going to leave an item behind now. 50-50 on that now. So this wasn't it either. The Pearl's someplace else. Pearl won't be in here. Yeah, I played in the open. Wait, which open? Did I play last night? Yeah, I played last night. Oh, Fake Flipper Hammer at Hobo. Yeah, I did that too. I made a mistake. What mistake did I make? I made one mistake in that run that cost me a few minutes, but yeah, I was way ahead at that point. I felt I was in great shape at that point. I was actually restreamed last night. I didn't even know it. Oh, I have the mirror. I guess I could have just done that. Yeah, I found out after that they restreamed me, and I I had to go to bed, so one of their guys canceled. They didn't tell me until, like, I was done, and they said, oh, by the way, we were streaming you all night. Do you want to come in? And I'm like, what the fuck? But, what did I do? There was something I did on that run that cost me. And I can't remember what it was. But I definitely did something. Like, I didn't do bad in that race, but I didn't do great either. I just don't remember. I messed something up in the routing. It escapes me. No, I don't think I would have done that. I don't have a fucking weapon yet. Yeah, I don't. I really wish I could remember, but I don't. I don't remember what I fell behind on. But yeah, I did the fake flippers to the hammer. The thing, I don't fake flipper very often anymore. I do it less and less. I didn't do it here. I had the flippers. Just because if you have the Moon Pearl and you have the Zora money and Zora's actually in logic, then I could see it being better. Otherwise, I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna get it eventually anyway. So why bother? I don't actually need that key. Speaking of sequence breaking, I think I might sequence break this last chest. Because if it's not here, it's at Hera. We're running out of spots. It's here in Hera. But yeah, I find myself sequence breaking less and less these days. And of course I did it here in this run, where I was going to do it here. Yeah, we're gonna do it. And we're gonna sequence break now. I find myself doing it less and less, and now I do it right now. But we're right here. Let's just get this fucker out of the way. Wait, there's... There it is. Okay. So where the fuck is that thing at? Uh-oh, not in there yet. There we are. Fuck. There it goes. Yeah, no, I agree. And with hookshot, this makes this pretty easy. There it is. Nope. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wait. Do I have... Shit. I have enough for one. I think I'm getting tired. Could have just saved quit there too. It probably would have made it quicker because we're gonna have to stop by the old man and get a kiss anyway before we go up. So it actually was at Hera. It was at Hera. Yeah, I should have just saved quit. It would have saved me probably 10 seconds. Yeah, no kidding. Too much rando. So we're about to go into our second dungeon that we cannot clear. And this is last place checked. So we're at 30 minutes and we don't have the progression item yet. Moon Pearl's got to be in here. So yeah, take your guess at where it's at. I'm calling basement. Get to see the piggy for one last time. Look at that cute little pig. Look at him. He's just adorable. I'm thinking Vanilla Pearl sounds about right. Vanilla Pearl? I could go with that. It's got to be in here. Well, I guess it doesn't technically have to be in here. It could be... I'm not even going to mirror here because I got to switch back to the hookshot anyway. It could be a fetch item that leads to it, but we know that the track leads here. So it's the last item. Oh, fuck. We gotta do the, we gotta use... We don't have a weapon yet. We have to use the damn pots here. Unless I can hook them off. Oh, I did. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Never actually had to do that one before. So we're gonna find the Moon Pearl probably here. What else could it be? I don't think there's anything else it really could be. We haven't left any items left, so there's nothing else left. Here we go, Vanilla Pearl. It has to be this or the key. There we are. There's our Vanilla Pearl. Vanilla Moon Pearl. I haven't seen that one in a while. We are going to, since we're here already, we're going to clear West Side Death Mountain, or East Side Death Mountain, Dark World. We're just going to do this while we're here. We're already halfway here. Let's just do this, get it out, and then... oh, I gotta do a crystal check. I haven't even done this yet. Green... 5, 6, where's the blue and red? Okay. Oh, by the way, Boyne, so I sent you a link in Discord for the updated randomizer. It will probably work. So I gave it to another dude, and he went through and reworked a different method of handling the Turtle Rock or not Turtle Rock, the pod and the Ganon Tower logic, and he might have actually done it better than I did. There's the bow. I tested it today, and it actually looked pretty good. So I'll update that. So by the time that, like, if you check it in the morning, it'll be updated. I think he did a better job at it than I did. Is it ether? Okay. Well, at some point, we got to pick up that cane. It is required. Yeah, he did something that I was thinking about doing very early on in development, and I decided against it. And I think I might have... My decisions... There was 2 reasons not to do it that way, but... oh, there's my sword and powder. Got all the things. I'm just going to save quit. But yeah, I think his is just better than mine. But what he decided to do, instead of finding all the scenarios, he went by a... this item can net you this many chests. This item can net you so many chests. And he did it that way. Which ended up being, I think in the end, I think it was better. I didn't want to do that. But I think I had bad reasoning behind it. So, but yeah, I'll update it. Again, it's not guaranteed. I haven't verified anything. But everything looked good when I ran it today in today's Key Sandy run. And I got to really use Pod today. Pod got a workout. Alright, so we already have the fire rod. This is a crystal dungeon, so we're just going to do it. There's the lantern. So lantern leads you into logic with the boots. That opens up Eastern. Oh, so we haven't we're back in sequence. Although we didn't really break. The boots didn't actually do anything. They didn't get us an item out of desert. They didn't get us an item from the ledge. You know what I should have done though is I should have maybe picked up that cane before I did this. Fuck, I'm off. There we go. I'll just wait for it now. And item 2. Nope. So we're kind of in the same boat we were in earlier today, actually. We're gonna have limited fire rod shots and fighter sword with Mothula. This is not gonna be a fun fight. This is definitely not gonna be a fun fight. And this time we don't have the fairy, which actually saved our ass. So we're going to take the roundabout way in this room because I want to get the 2 magic drops, the 2 little magic drops. Just to make sure I'm fully charged going into the... Oh my god. Stop fucking up. Oh, it's down here. It's this one. I want to get as many shots off so I don't have to use my fighter sword as little as I possibly can. Luckily, the blue clothes will help a bit. So we got, what, 4 shots? I think just 4. We don't have the hammer either. This is not going to be a fun fight. Oh, that was a wasted shot. That one's good. That one's good. Oh! Wasted 2 of those shots did not connect. Oh god, I can't get my charge going. Oh, this is bad. Come on. Jesus. I might die here. Come on. There we go. Jesus. That was ugly. Big key. It was a kill still, I guess, so that's all that matters. Alright, let's go check the last item before we head out. The question is gonna be, do we check Graveyard Ledge here? I don't think I'm going to. I don't have the cape, so going in that direction right now is not... It's not going to net me that item. It'll be information, but nothing else. Maybe I can... Well, it is convenient doing it from here, though. That's for sure. Mushroom? We can turn that in whenever... Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? We're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to go check the ledge before we go anywhere else. It's the hammer that I'm worried about. Because we don't have the hammer yet, and we're about to go into Thieves Town. We actually need to go back to Hera at some point, because this is going to open up 5-6. Because we'll finish Thieves Town, we'll have the other half of 5-6. Maybe I sneak that in? I'm not worried about Desert. We can do that whenever. Blue Ruby. Thank you, Mooner. I appreciate the enthusiasm. And you're right. That was a bad fight. It was a weak fight. It was. You're not wrong. Not wrong. Boy, part of me, if I'm doing it to this extent, part of me wants to do Catfish too. I'm not going to do catfish, though. This is the only one that was really out of the way. I'll do catfish if I take the long run up. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this now. Because I need to do this eventually. I need to do this after I finish these. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, this is perfect. The more I think about this, this is fucking perfect. So getting Hera out of the way now, I can do the Fat Fairy en route when I go do... If I do the Smithy route. And I can do that at the same time I go check the pyramid. I like this. I like this a lot. I think this is good routing. So yeah, what we're doing here is we're going to go ahead and do... We're going to get this one out of the way before we do Thieves Town because it's the other half of Fat Fairy. Because then if we need to take the... if we need to take the Smithy route, we can take the Smithy route as we go down towards Swamp Palace. And we can just turn it all in at the same time. So we only have to take one trip to the Pyramid ever. So, I think this is the right way to do this, because then we have to do this eventually. This has to be done. Unfortunately, we have to do this with Fighter Sword, so... There's a reason I don't do this very often. I usually just walk around it. I don't even think about it sometimes, and I just get out and do that, and then that happens. And there's another bonk. Plus one bonk, ladies and gentlemen. Plus one bonk. I'm getting tired. I can tell I'm getting tired. No, 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 no. No. Just poke his tail. That's all you gotta do. Just poke it. Just... Oh, shit. That was dangerous. I poked the bear. There we go. Alright, so that's that one. Again, we had to do this anyway. And there's nothing else we need to do up in Death Mountain. In fact, the only thing we might ever have to come back here for is just to go to Ganon's Tower. So, doing that now, I'm okay with that. Because now we can check a whole bunch of shit. We can't actually clear anything else other than Thieves Town, which is where we're going to go now. So yeah, that jet seed you were talking about earlier, Boyne, it's turning into one of those seeds where that's going to be missing 8 items. So we do know where the Cane of Samaria is, and we're going to get that while we do this route. We know where that is. So actually, we can do a count what we need. Oh shit. You know what I did? What was the... I didn't fucking mark what was... the fucking medallions. God damn it. What were the medallions? I looked at them both. I know one was Ether. I think it was, T-Rock was Ether. But I can't remember what Meyer was. It's escaping me. I gotta go back down there eventually anyway, so... It wasn't Ether. Was it? God damn it. I didn't fucking flag it. I'm 90% sure that was Ether. Maybe it was Ether. Maybe it was. You know what? The more I think about it, maybe it was Ether. I'm gonna pretend that it was Ether. I think it was. But yeah, you're right. There's a lot of items in those pendants, in those pendant dungeons. If we don't have to do any of them, it's fantastic. But yeah, you're right. There's a lot of shit in the way. And that's the key, which means there's a great chance that there's an item in the basement. Because we only found one item here. Yeah, that's what? That's what, 16 items in those dungeons? Yeah. I think the chances are pretty good we're going to eventually have to go to a pendant dungeon. Which is interesting because the next thing on our agenda is Cane of Samaria. We know where it is. We're going to get it. Which opens up Turtle Rock. Not only does it open up Turtle Rock, it looks very appealing. Ooh, got the God Pixel. Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it was Ether. I just didn't write it down. Yeah, the hammer could be. That's an excellent point. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was. Well, we need another sword, too. So that's 2 items. Obviously, that hammer is going to be the bane of our existence once again. Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. That's what you get with these types of seeds. I mean, I'm looking at Turtle Rock and like, yeah, we don't have to do Turtle Rock. We don't need to do the Ice Rod. Yeah, we'll have to do the Ice Rod. Come on, be the hammer right here. At least if you're not going to be the hammer, at least be an item. Okay, it's an item. Good. So we have a 50-50 that we don't have to worry about this. But yeah, you see there the even blind is reskinned as a Gerdu, which I think is cool when they do that. I think that's an excellent addition to the you know, to the custom sprite experience. I love the blind puns. They're the best. Oh shit! He hit me. Ah, he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna do it. He switched. Oh god, ah, Jesus. Lay off me, man. Oh, I'd be the item. Alright, well, that's gonna be in the back of our heads for the next hour. Alright, so let's do... Should we just go to pod? Part of me wants to just go to pod and not do the smithy route. You know what we're gonna do? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This could be a colossal mistake. I'm going to do nothing. Let's confirm. Let's confirm. I still need a sword. And I really don't want to be... Yep, we're in. That's go mode. We still need to find a sword. But we have just hit go mode. Kind of. Alright, so let's... Wow. What a seed. We're not going to go into Mire yet. But we are going to finish this. We're literally standing right here. We're going to finish this. Wow, okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm curious about how much of this we're going to... I want to do Mire last, because I am not equipped for Mire at all. But honestly, though, we're going to have to go mode everything, so I guess I might as well just do it. If I'm going to go mode everything, then I'm not going to find a sword, so I just have to deal with what I got here. Oh my god, this is going to suck. I'm looking at my equipment, and my equipment is horrid for that fight. Like, how am I going to do this? I think we're going to stop at Hype Cave, and we'll at least do Hype Cave. Because we have to go there anyway. Shit. Oh, no, we missed 2. So we have to sword beams, or sword slash the last one. So we got to go there for Hype Cave, or for the cane anyway. So let's do that. At least we'll get 5 items from Hype Cave, and if we find silvers or a sword, we're in great shape. Wow. I was not expecting that. People are going to be done fucking fast. So let's do this. We can knock out Eastern really quick. Again, it doesn't matter the order that we do the bosses now, so let's just take out the low-hanging fruit. Now, as it stands, we're in a great spot to do Master Sword Silverless. So, which is not my favorite thing in the world to do. But that's what it's looking like here. Wow. What a seed. So if Mire's the only dungeon we're going to look at items, though. That's the thing that's scary here, is we're not going to look at anything else. Mire is the only dungeon that we're actually going to open items before Ganon's Tower. We might open a couple in ice if we walk by them. Yeah, I don't want to do Vitreous unless... The thing is, I'm not going to improve my stature. Like, I'm not going to get any more items. There's nothing else to get. There's nothing else to get. I don't know what I'm going to do in that fight. I have no safeties. I have no bottles. I have Blue Mail and Fighter Sword. But there's no boss drops. It's Cold Stare and whatever I get in Mire before I find the big key. That's it. That's all I'm gonna see. Yeah, I do need to pick up a few arrows here. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Yeah, I mean, that's 5. Alright, so let's go get the cane. We are going to stop at Hype Cave. Just because we're going to stop at Hype Cave. It's 5 items, doesn't take any fucking time. And we still do need a sword. And if we find Master Sword there, then Vitreous is 10 times easier. Because Master Sword Vitreous isn't that bad. I would like to have the cape when I go into that. That would make it even easier. But like, I think I have to stop by a couple of items in... There's a couple items en route in Ice Palace that I might stop and get. Come on, sword. 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 Silvers would have been nice, too. I would have accepted silvers. How am I going to do Vitreous? I'm looking at bomb Vitreous, is what it looks like it's going to end up being. It's going to be bomb strats and then arrows to finish. Oh, no. You know what I just realized I have to do? Okay. So if you notice, I'm using the Ganondorf sprite. I haven't really practiced the bomb jumps in Ice Palace yet. That's weird. I really haven't practiced this yet, so... I've done it twice, but the second... I got it on the first try the first time, and the second try took me like 6 tries before I got it. Wait a sec, wait a sec. Hold up, hold up. I don't have ether. Okay, you know what I did? Back up, guys, back up. You know when I looked... you know what I did? I don't have ether. I just noticed that I don't actually have it. So when I marked it on Turtle Rock, I marked it that way. False alarm, guys. False alarm. I'm not in Go. What I am is an idiot. Thankfully, we didn't actually screw anything up. Everything we just did, we had to do it anyway. And it didn't cost any time. I'm sorry, guys. I gave up everybody's hopes. I just noticed that. Oh god, now we have to do Ice Palace? Well, at least I'm not gonna go mode Ice Palace now. You know what it was? It's when I went to Turtle Rock and saw that it was ether. That, you know, I saw that and I went and I flagged ether that I had it and not the medallion. That's what it was. Oh, actually, shit. I'm actually not gonna hit this switch because I have to full clear now. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I gave up everybody's hopes. I gave up everybody's hopes. Well, you know what the good news is that we can't go into Mire. Because I didn't want to go into Mire in this situation anyway. Oh, fuck, I don't need the health here. I hope I don't need the health. I do have to do Cold Stare with Fighter Sword, but... Yeah, I looked at my thing and it's like, wait a second. Something doesn't look right here. I would love a bottle. Pre-fill with blue goo. Booner, you got me, man. You got me. Guilty. Yeah, at least I have some... You know what's funny, though? We're still... You know, this is the order I would have done things. So, it's not like anything different. This is the order I would have done things anyway. But yeah, there's a big gap in my inventory there. Ooh, come on, give me ether. So I gotta go check the asshole chest. I gotta be really careful not to touch that. Because I don't have... In fact, I'm gonna powder it. Because I do not want to take hits off this. I don't care about the health. I care about the magic. I don't have any blue goo. So I got 8 cold stare hits, and that's it. I can't touch that thing. In fact, as it stands, I need to pick up that extra key. Shit. Well, at least, well, it's all the items, but... Gotta be super careful. I can't afford to lose any magic. And then I get cornered by it. I think one hit's okay. Yeah, because there's 4 decanters down here. And I'm gonna burn a... Ow. I think I'm okay. Hope I'm okay. I can't use any magic, though. Because I need 1 Cane of Samari. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be fine. Because I get 3 here and 2 over there. So I'm fine. Yeah, oh yeah, I'll be fine. What I'm not good about is I need to do Cold Stare with Fighter Sword. And I'm going to use Fighter Sword. I am not going to use the hammer. You want to talk about sucking? I am horrible at hammer strats on Cold Stare. Like, abysmal. I get 13 hearts. This takes a while, but it's much, much safer. Ooh, don't corner me. I'm going to take a hit. Oh, it didn't. I dodged that one. I really wish I had a goo. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, can't take these hits, man. At least I'm getting hit by the ice and not Cold Stare. I hate that. Oh, no. I can't take a hit. If I touch Cold Stare, it's over. There's one. Ah. Ah, you fucking... There's 2. Oh my god, this is butt clenching. Oh, yeah. Oh no! Ah! Ooh. That was fun. Okay. I'm good. How are you guys? Woo! I don't know what to say. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I'm playing again. All right. So we just need to find ether. We need to find ether and a sword. Hopefully find the sword first so that Vitreous is not a major pain in my ass. Can you? I don't think you can even use fighter sword on Vitreous. You have to do sword. You have to do sword charges. So at that point, we'll just use bombs and arrows. It'll take a while, but I think because we're already to this point, we're gonna do the catfish route here. Oh, oh, oh! Your wish has been granted. Alright, that's one down. Come on, ether, right here. That's not ether. That's not ether. Okay, we are gonna go and we're gonna go up to catfish though, because there's no other. We're not gonna have any other opportunity. Jesus, stop bonking, you fuckhead. We're not gonna have any other opportunity to do this. This is the best chance we're gonna have, because we're already north, and we're just not. We have nothing else to do here. Jesus Christ, dude. I am bonking the shit out of everything. Oh, mushroom. Let's turn that in while we're here. Not powder, mushroom. I really wish we had a bottle. Where is that ether? It's not here. Well, we're going to start going into dungeons. The question is, which dungeon? We didn't do all the smithy route, unfortunately. I think I'm going to go to Pod. Just because Pod is... Well, Pod. We know we don't have... It can't be on the pedestal, we know that. Because it's required for Turtle Rock as well. Unless I really did fuck that up. But I think I'm going to go to Pod. I think I'm going to choose Pod. There's 2 items on the fringe. Oh, Rywick just forfeited. Ooh, goo! Ah, you know what we're going to do? Change that. Oh, Mooner. Mr. Mooner. Oh, yeah. We're doing this. Let's go pay a visit to the lazy kid. Ah, fuck. It's worth a shot. Actually, shit. You know that since we're here, since I'm already here, I'm gonna do the smithy route because I'm here, and I can do all of this. Let's just do the smithy route. It's 5 items. It takes 2 minutes to do this. Okay. Story time, guys. So, to make sense out of what just happened, if there's anybody that's not regular to this channel, it is my firm belief, and I think I'm right in saying this, that the so-called sick kid is not sick. He's just lazy. Now, if you listen to some of the patrons of this channel, they will insist that the kid is in fact on his deathbed. And by robbing him... I don't know why I'm getting this. By robbing him every single time, I'm effectively putting him out of his misery. And it couldn't be further from the truth. The kid is fine. He's just lazy. He just doesn't want to get out of bed today. He's just like, I could get out of bed, but fuck it. That's my belief. Now, if you believe that or not, that is completely up to you. Oh, God. Sometimes. Alright, so we're going to check the 2 items. We're going to check the Grove, the South Grove, and the, and Stumpy. And then we're actually gonna mirror out and take the portal down to turn in Gary's lunchbox. Unless we find Ether. Yeah, we're gonna do it in that order. Because I think we're gonna choose Pod over Swamp. You know, there's not many things left. We're actually, amazingly enough, we have checked a lot of shit. And we're at an hour 11, hour 12. We have checked a lot of shit. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to go north to Stumpy. In fact, we're just going to drop the chest off right here. We'll be back for it. Just stay there. Be good. Alright, Dread Dude. Have a good night. We'll catch you... Hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow. So yeah, we are hedging our bet just a bit. And of course, it's not here. It's in a dungeon. So here's the thing. It's in a dungeon. We know this for certain. It's in one of 3 dungeons. We just don't know which one it is. Actually, change it. It's only one of 2. No, change it. It could be in the 3rd dungeon, which is the basement in Thieves Town. It could be in there. We're going to check Pod. Okay, well... We're going to choose Pod over Swamp. So it's 50-50. Which one is it? And then, yeah, exactly, Dread. Parting shot. Yeah, it's going to be in the basement. It's in Blind's basement. If you ask me why I'm choosing Pod over Swamp, I don't have an answer for you. I don't. Other than the fact that Pod seems like the items are more bunched up, and you can get them quicker. You know, with Swamp, when you do a full clear, you gotta go all the way around to the west side, and it's just a pain in the ass. Even though there's one more item there, I think it takes longer to do. Because we can get 3 items here within, like, a couple of minutes. This is not gonna take long. I mean, Ether's got to be here. And then we'll have a much easier Vitreous fight. Especially if we find something else on the way. Alright, so we gotta get all the keys, because... I love it as Dr. Bob describes it, the Mullet Dungeon. I love that description. I think it's fantastic. Oh, fuck, what am I doing? There we go. Ooh, that's 1. That's shitty. Gotta go this way. We don't have a key. Ugh. That's not a good start. Once we find the big key, we're gonna race to the back. So we're gonna... right now, it's just find the big key as fast as possible. And then we'll race to the back where all the items are at. God, I still can't believe we thought we were in go mode there. And just Thankfully, I didn't actually skip anything. I didn't actually skip anything. Everything I did was en route. So, I got really super fucking lucky that I didn't start skipping items in dungeons. And I caught it before going through Ice Palace. Yeah, we have to get this item now in case it is the big key, because we don't want to leave it here and then head to the back. Could also just be Ether. How about just give me Ether Medallion? I'm cool with that. That's a key. Alright, so 4 items down. Just need to find the other sheet. I'm actually amazed that this has been... Considering we're digging through pendant dungeons for the last item, the seed has gone really quick. And we... pulled back there. You know, we thought this was going to be the sacred jet seed, but we've actually checked a lot of shit very quickly. I mean, we've got an almost full clear from what we have. And... yeah, we're at an hour 18? Hour 17, right? There's the big key. It's also item number 2. This will be an item. And we are going to go to Helmasaur if we have to, which sucks, but... Nope! Done! Yahtzee! We have chosen wisely. Now we're in go. We are, however, on Master Sword Silverless, which means that's a... God, that's a pisser of a fight. That is such a shitty fight. So, our priority is find a sword before getting to Ganon. I am not picking up that thing. Alright, so... if we can find the silvers or a sword upgrade, I don't care which one. They're basically about the same. Silvers would make it slightly quicker, you know, in phase 3, obviously, but then you get to do Master Sword. I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, I suspect that silverless, what the fuck was that? I just heard somebody yell outside. What the fuck that was all about? I think that tempered silverless is probably faster than Master Sword with silvers. I suspect it's faster. Because phase 1 and 2 just take fucking forever with Master Sword. Unless you get amazing lineups. Come on, big key. Big key, give me a Godmire. Give me the Godmire. Give me the Godmire. Empty bottle. We don't have the bug net, do we? No. The one time I would actually like to get the bug net, we don't have it. One thing we are going to do with this setup, though, is we are 100% going to stop at the mushroom shop and get blue goo. I don't need you. Not finding anything in here, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Oh, I already did that. Because if we're doing silverless Master Sword... You're probably not wrong. It's not in the overworld unless it's in a fetch quest item that we don't have. We know we're not getting anything here, so... So it's one of 2 items here left for the big key. It's got to be in one of 2 spots. It's either here or it's over on the single chest on the right. So with this setup, we have a red goo. So what we're going to do the old stand there and let him come to us. We're going to do the old stand there and just let them do the work for us. Because we have a red goo, and we're in red mail. So the lightning bolts, I think, do 3 hearts of damage with red mail, if I'm not mistaken. And this is just, it's easier. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I could do charges, I guess, and charges are going to be about the same. It's less fun. It's kind of fun when you just stand there and let them come to you. It would help if I drop the block. See, I don't know how long that's going to take with Master Sword. If I sit there and let him come to me. I don't think it's going to take too long. I don't suspect it's going to take too long. I guess we have a red goo. We can use it. We need to use it anyway because we need to get rid of it. Let's try this. Let's gamble. Maybe just a little. Oh my god, TGH is done. Magus is done? Shit, I actually gotta be careful. Man. TGH and Magus are both done. Oh, wow, and it was 12 seconds between them. So that means they went to pod super early. They had to have gone to pod super early. But why would you go to pod super early? I mean, there were no requirements to go into any... So there were no requirements to go into any pendant dungeons before going into a crystal dungeon. You could go into every single crystal dungeon before going into a pendant dungeon. I'm actually curious on why they would have done that. I'm not going to question TGH and Magus. I know they're better than I am. I wonder why they did that, though. That's a little weird. I guess I'll never know. ACM is done. Jesus. So I missed something, apparently. Or I just had... You know what I did? Is I checked the... I could have saved a few... Well, it still wouldn't have been... I still wouldn't have measured up because... I checked the... You know, I did the Smithy route. I don't know. I figured it'd have been closer than this, but apparently not. Apparently, I don't know shit. Oh, wait till I get it. Ah. You don't want to do that. Couldn't weasel through there. Balls. It's possible. I mean, and that's probably what happened. That's very possible. Because you didn't have to go to Eastern. Yeah, that's very possible. You might be right. And that would make some sense. You just do it while you're there. Because we all know this. Pod's got the items. Pod has got the items. Pod and T-Rock. One of the other. In open mode, Pod has got items. In Key Sanity, Pod generally doesn't have shit. And we're still on Silverless here. Silverless Master Sword, so we desperately want a sword upgrade. We did leave a lot of items out in dungeons, so there's a third goo. There's a key. I need to learn how to... I need to get that one down, how to toss that block better. A little slow. I should be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just walk it down. Yep. It's the last one I can use there. Shit. A bug net. Come on, give me a sword. Give me a sword. Give me a sword. Give me a sword. That is not a sword. That's a rupee. I guess they don't know what the difference between swords and rupees are. I clearly asked for a sword. And Wolf is done. 4 people are in. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. I thought we were gonna be closer than this with the way that it was the smithy route. It was not going into the dungeons before doing the smithy route. Hippos is in. He's 5th. I am disappointed. Thank you. Thank you, Rando gods. Jesus Christ. We have 5 small keys right now. Oh shit, missed it. We have 5 small keys right there. Well, we had 5 small keys. Really? And Kiona's done 6. God damn it. I thought we were going to be closer. I did. I thought we were going to be closer than this. I honestly did. Is the rule now you just have to do pod? Is that the actual rule now? Is you must do pod. It doesn't matter if it's a pendant. You know, when you get there, you have to do pod. Is that actually what the rule is going to be going forward with this, with V27? Because I think with open mode, I cannot remember the last time with this logic that I can't remember the last time pod was a dud. I honestly cannot recall. Wow, Ganon, you're cheap. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, tempered, silverless, I'm okay with. I'm fine with this. This isn't going to take too long. It would be nice if we found, like, half magic on route, but I'm going to actually take this way so that I can get these 2 magic drops. We have 11 arrows. We need to burn 8. Oh, fuck. I am pointing the wrong direction. Ooh, oh god! Oh, I wanted that. I really wanted that. I really, really wanted that full magic decanter. But we can burn one of our blue goos now and be safe with it. It's not a big deal. If we have to burn a blue goo, we can do it. With Tempered Sword, I'm not really that concerned. And we'll probably still check the 4 chests on the way up. We'll probably still do that. What I don't like here is that I'm not going to be able to use my favorite thing. I'm not going to be able to use my Fire Rod to the full advantage here. We'll get that shot in, and then... that's going to be all we can really do. That's why I really wanted that full decanter. So I think I'm just gonna have to use sword on this. Oh, I love doing that. Getting right between the two. Shit. Alright, so we're probably still going to have to use a blue goo up here. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But we're still going to have to use a blue goo when we get through here. Unless we get a magic drop. If we get a magic decanter drop, then... I'm going to actually keep my eyes out for it just in case here. And I'll stop in my tracks and pick it up. It'll save us the blue goo, but now that we have Tempered, it's not a big deal. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to use the blue goo here in a second, so... because we can't get through this room without using one, so... So 6th is still the current placing. Ah, fucking pause. I hate it when I do that, man. You gotta do it the slow way. Man, I almost got this despawn glitch yesterday. I heard the jingle as I was going up the stairs, and it went off as I was reaching the top of the stairs. One more frame and I would have got the despawn glitch. I was one frame away from the despawn glitch. I've never gotten the despawn glitch before. Farame's done. Okay. I guess we're just gonna do this. How about you give me silvers too, just for giggles? We actually found the other 2 medallions in here, both Quake and Bombos. I just didn't write them down. Alright, so we're new. Butter Sword silverless. That's perfectly fine. We're still going to be 15 minutes off the lead, though. Magus and TGH and those guys, they're just too good. They're too good. That's a triple. Ooh, this is... oh, I should have angled the other way. That... I don't know if I got both of those. No. One of that was a double, but still, it was a 3-1-2, I think. Either that or a 2-2-2. It's one or the other. Alright, well, I think we're in okay shape here. Evanitis is done. He's an 8th. We're going to get a sub 140, but... I still feel we should have been better than this. JSR's done. He's 9th. I'd love a top 10 finish, but that's going to be tough to come by now. I don't actually mind taking a hit there. I want to make sure I get it. I don't mind taking a hit, because sword beams are annoying as fuck. And if I absolutely need to, I can use that red goo. Wow. You're just gonna jump all over the place, aren't you? Any guesses where the silvers are at? I bet they're in T-Rock. I think, Wayne, you said that earlier. They're in T-Rock. I want to see silvers in Thieves Town. That'd be fantastic. And 10th is in Bentisi. Oh, did I get the Swamp Palace? Okay, we didn't go there. One. This is going to be a close one. 2. We're going to let this one go. We're going to set up. 3. 4. 5. Reset. 6. 7. 8. Reset. 9. Oh, shit. 10. Well, we can still get in one more rotation. We had to do this one anyway. 11 and 12. And somebody just got in at 11th. We're looking at 12th. I guess that's respectable. Oh, Act just sniped me at 12. Yeah, 13th. Ah. Well, I feel like we should have done better than that. That was a good Ganon fight, at least. I feel like we should have been better. So, let's see. We did the Smithy route. That probably took 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. So that would have gained us only a few spots. So it was just going into... It just came down to when you went into pod. So that's really it, is when did you go into pod? So if you went in early, like before you finished doing all the crystals and such, then you probably had a much better run, because then you could have gone immediately into go mode and you got the swords at the end. So it's not like you weren't going to get those swords. They were going to be on the route. So you couldn't not get the first one. You could have skipped the second one, but butter versus, it doesn't make much of a difference. So, all right, boys and girls, this is our favorite time of the night. Guess what we get to do? We get to play the mock game. So we got the boots super early. They were on the sequence break to Death Mountain, so it was about 20-30 minutes into the end of the game. And I was bonking shit left and right. All the bonks. 25 is a good check. That's actually a really good number. 33. That's a huge number. You might be right. I'm gonna say 20. I had a bonk fit at one point where I was just bonking everything. 28. 28. 28. Oh, wow. 3 people just finished within 10 seconds of each other. And 2 were back to back. Oh, we had a tie. Oh, wait. It says they were tied, but one says 140.09. The other one says 140.10. That's interesting. That's interesting. 22 on Mooner. All right, let's go and fast forward through these credits, ladies and gentlemen. So tomorrow, I might be on in the morning, and I might be doing Magic streaming tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't think I'm going to do a race in the morning unless I get an early key sanity run, and then I'll probably jump in on it. This is called bonk shaving. I thought I did worse than that. I really did. But Mooner today, for as long as we're not playing Price is Right rules. 3:42 menu time. Really? Ew. 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 Okay, anyway. I'm getting tired. All right, boys and girls, thanks everyone for showing up this evening. But again, so yeah, we're going to be on. We might be on in the morning. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do the Enemizer at 2, though. I got people coming over between 3 and 4. So I'm not sure. If I do anything in the morning, if I get into a Key Sanity run, I'll jump into a Key Sanity run. If not, I might do some Magic streaming in the morning, but I'm probably not going to do anything in depth. So, all right, as always, guys, thank you for showing up. We had a good day. We had an okay day. It was kind of shitty. But thanks for showing up anyway, guys. We're going to call it a night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.